All right, looks like we have some viewers finally. This is Brittany at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. Today the operations manager is Afton, and we have level 5 intern Abby, red shirt Emily, Jamie's over there, and Lauren Grant's our coordinator today, and it is moving cat day. So we are behind the Funcation enclosure. It's 22,000 square feet. The small to medium-sized cats come out for 2 weeks at a time and get to enjoy this big space. And today Servy Serval heads back to her home enclosure. You guys remember her ordeal 2 weeks ago. We've got a time to beat this time. And so Servy's gonna head home. And if Frankie Bobcat wants to cooperate, he'll be the next one to come out. But we will be mowing and weed whacking and raking and doing all that for this enclosure before we switch cats. So we're gonna have a couple short and sweet lives today. I'm like deja vu. She's not even facing it this time. Oh, baby girl, it's okay.
Let's just go home.
It's just a home.
More mats. We do it to this. He's got that.
Oh, drooly. Gonna have to do Serval Jenga again.
Come here, little lady.
Yeah, see, open door. There you go. So drooly. I know. I'm gonna have to play Jenga again.
Yeah, there's like one that's like too wide or something, or like it just fits too well. Oh, pretty lady, remember this? You need to just come out.
Oh, don't bite it.
Yeah, just walk. Yeah, we're just going down the road. Yep, lots of green grass and you can't see it, and I love it. You are gonna love it.
Yeah, she just doesn't understand.
That's Kitty King.
I did tell Catherine once she finally got out here, we might as well move her signs because she lives here now. I was like, this is her home. Well, does anyone want to come home from vacation? No, but she doesn't fully understand. She doesn't fully get it, but inch by inch. Getting closer. You can see her feet sticking out from the bottom. Well, exactly 2 weeks ago there was a video very similar to this one where we had to do the same thing to bring her out here. Funcation's a rotation enclosure for the cats to just have a lot more space, and they get about 2 weeks out here. They have to go home so the next one can come in, so. Very good. Yay, that's a new record. New record. So Servy Serval will go home. They will attempt to bring Frankie Bobcat out. It would be his first time out. He's not one that really likes the transport either, so we'll have to see how that goes. Is there a backup plan if Frankie doesn't go?
Next on the list. Probably another complicated.
Yeah, I feel like there's like 6 in a row that you have to try.
Yeah, but what's the next one?
Yeah, Frankie refuses.
I just figured we'd try the golf cart trick with Frankie.
Yeah, that worked.
Drive off with the golf cart and pull back up. Usually how we do it there. Otherwise, they pull both of their rocks.
So we'll see, but we're gonna take her home, and then there's quite a few things that have to be done out here in Funcation before we move the next cat out. So I know Howard and Barb are doing a private tour for a bunch of sheriffs today, showing them what our mission is and how we operate here, how they need to know about, places that have big cats. So you guys are just seeing the process of how we move the small cats to and from, and then later we'll see Cully Tiger come home from vacation rotation, and then it'll be Max Tiger's first time out.
So then, Lauren, when they work out here, just have them bring WD-40. Okay.
So Servy will go on the back of Gertie, which is that long golf cart there, and then we're just going to drive a little ways down the road and get her all settled at home. So again, Funcation was this big 22,000 square foot enclosure, and now we're taking her to her regular home enclosure. There's Jamie talking to Aries over there. Yep, she'll be going back to the same enclosure that she was in. Mr. Man. I love that he's always so curious and not like scared to death of like the rattling cages. And it's like, you're taking my friend away. They used to stare at each other a lot, and I loved it because like Servy, all the small cats are afraid of the cougars and the leopard, but Servy was just like, hey, I live here. It is. It's a weird day. It's humid, but also when you're on your cart, it feels cold, and then it's wet. But it's not raining. I don't get it. All right, guys. Yeah. So people that are asking about Romeo, it looks as if he has caught both of the rats that were put in with him. So he's using his hunting skills. I'm gonna drive us down Serval Row here. And we're gonna take Servy Serval home. It's starting to rain. I hope this stops so that I can continue to film for you guys today. moving cats regardless, I would imagine. I'll just pull over here out of the way. Yeah, I heard there was a cold front coming in this weekend again. It's been in the lower 80s the last few days, which has been awesome, but so you can see how nice and green Survey's enclosure is now. Her lockout got all new dirt and rock. Jamie's just doing a final check of it. Yeah, now's the best time to get new photos of Survey. Perfect looking grass and no mats. Let's get those calendar photos going. It does look like a wonderland. So Survey is in the transport cage. This is her home enclosure. So she is home now, and she'll be back into this enclosure. We'll shut this down after that, and then we will come back once Funcation has been mowed and weed whacked. We have to fix a door, I think, in Kali's enclosure before we can bring her home. But later, Kali will come home, and Max Tiger should be going out for his first vacation. Huge spider web. You're going, she's gonna go that way? Yeah.
I'm on it.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so Survey's gonna come through that doorway, and then she will be home. Yeah, actually Survey had a really good time on Funcation. She was out and visible. She was came over for meds and food every single day, was not afraid of Aries or Jinx, which are the immediate neighbors. If you came in the middle or at the end, you can rewatch this at dailybigcat.com. Yay, we're home! And there she goes, slinking off. Right into her den, or behind her den. Hi, lady! You did very good that time. Did we learn? Not so bad. Not so bad. Yeah, we pretty much cut the half or a third of what it took to get her out there. So she did really good. She'll settle down as soon as all the clanking's done with the transport. All right, so you guys keep your eye on our Facebook page today, because weather permitting, we're gonna try to go live when we move Frankie Bobcat out to Funcation, and then Kali Tiger coming home, and Max Tiger going out. You can also watch from bigcatcams.com. All right, lady. Are you happy to be home? Say, where's Sheena? Sheena's her next door neighbor. All right, guys, thanks for joining. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for answering questions to any of our newcomers. And I will see you guys in a little bit.